Hey, and welcome to the Anthropic AI Hackathon winner announcement. I can't express my excitement because that hackathon was just impressive since we had really long amount of key we can issue this time, and we had huge just interest from community side to the hackathon. And since we had 3,000 people registered to the hackathon and wanted to build with Anthropic, I'm sure that you were working really hard over the 7 days to build out your product, and we had, I would say, it's not a record. We had one more hackathon where we had more submissions, but this time we had over 80 submissions built on Anthropic. So it's fully ready solutions, fully ready applications that we're using Anthropic at the core of their operations. And out of this 80 solutions, we have now 3 that are absolutely the best. And we're ready to announce who will be the winners today over the stream. Let me just briefly go through agenda. So right now we will have intro from Anthropic side. We have impressive Aaron on the stream, and he'll made a brief intro on Anthropic, and probably he will share his excitement on the hackathon that just went. And after that, we will have brief team presentations and Q&A sessions. As you just see the stream on Twitch, you are able to ask questions to the team directly on Twitch, and I will be happy to address this question to the team. After we will know who won the credits from Anthropic to complete their solution after the hackathon. That was brief. Aaron, I'm super happy to have you today. First of all, we're really excited to partner up with Anthropic on LabLab.ai, and I really hope that it's not our last hackathon with you. And so Aaron is a member of community team at Anthropic, and I want just to leave stage to you. I'm sure you have a lot to say for us.
Yeah, thank you so much for the introduction. So, hey everyone, I'm Aaron. I sit on the community team here at Anthropic. If you're not familiar with Anthropic, I'm sure you all are because you've taken part in the hackathon or you're kind of interested in hearing about what's been built. We are an AI safety and research company. We're building reliable, interpretable, and steerable AI systems. But, as builders, you probably know us for Claude, and Claude is our next generation AI assistant. It's here for your tasks. No matter, the scale, it's fast, it's capable, it's truly conversational. You'll have seen that our Claude API is designed to be a backend that incorporates Claude into any app that you're building. So if you'd like to learn a bit more about kind of building with the API, I'd really encourage you to check out docs.anthropic.com. I know that a lot of the builders in the hackathon have been using that as a resource, but it's a great place just to keep up to date, with all of the kind of tools and resources that we have for builders out there. We've been absolutely blown away by the heart and hustle behind all the projects that have been submitted in the hackathon. Super excited to kind of dig into the winners today and to kind of, learn a bit more about where they want to take their projects moving forward. So really encourage everyone to share questions and really kind of dig in and kind of, understand the vision and all of the work that's gone into these amazing solutions. So on behalf of Anthropic, just a huge thank you to everyone for building with us, and it's great to be here.
Thanks a lot for the intro from your side. Let me ask you, since you are from community team, how people can join your community and for whom this community is. That's something that can really be beneficial for us.
Yeah, so we have a lot of exciting programming and and community initiatives coming up. So I would say be sure to follow us on Twitter. We're at Anthropic AI on Twitter. And then also definitely check out our website, so anthropic.com. The builders from this hackathon will have already had API access, but you can apply to have access and to partner with Anthropic and to be able to build solutions. So through the website, you'll be able to kind of see that sort of form and that flow. But yeah, definitely stay tuned on our social channels. We also have a LinkedIn sharing a lot more details, a lot more kind of hackathons and initiatives for builders coming up. Which we're really excited about. So yeah, it'd be great to have you all in the community.
I have my last question. Since you are given all the submissions, do you have your favorite use case of Anthropic over the hackathon? Not naming the apps, just to say how people use it.
Yeah, I think like what's really, really exciting is with our 100K context window, there's this really big opportunity to be creating kind of, more like memorable, personalized solutions. So what I mean by memorable there is like solutions that have like a long memory in terms of, the conversations that can happen within the application. So we've seen a lot of amazing kind of use cases across like many, many industries using the 100K context window. And from the hackathon, we just saw people really deploy that in such like innovative and imaginative and adventurous ways. And I think there's a lot of very culturally relevant solutions that the 100K context window really unlocks. So that's definitely been a really big highlight.
Thanks a lot for answering. I don't want to take time for any more, on anything else as just team's presentations, because we're extremely excited to hear who are the winners. Guys, let me announce top three teams that are invited to the stream today, and they are the absolute winners of the hackathon. We have Link Motion Talk, Tweeting Made Kind, and RevuCode. That's really impressive, and thank you guys for being part of this. And let's move on to the first presentation, and then we'll have Q&A session. Link Motion Talk, that's your turn. Let's take a look at the presentation, and we'll be right back.
Yes.
Hello, we are Trustford AI Lab, and we are here to present our Link Motion Talk, which is a semantic sentiment analysis system. We plan to use Cloud to create a new tool that can react to different expressions based on the content of the returned chat messages. So people might wonder what Link Motion Talk can do. For example, game creation plugins. Interactive systems that incorporate response and expression based on user input have been found to be more engaging and compelling than conversational text-based bots. Interactive chatbot. Analyze the semantic emotion in the script to make it easier for the actor or director to understand the script. Film script writing. The analysis of semantic emotion within a script can facilitate comprehension for actors and directors, enabling them to better understand the underlying emotional content and more effectively deliver it to the audience. Due to our investigation, we discovered there are several problems that game developers might encounter during the process. First, animation creation difficulties. The process of creating character expression is a time-intensive undertaking that often requires a significant investment of resources, and the end result is not always satisfactory. Second, weak characters performance. Because the process is tedious and will add extra fees, some companies will give up making expressions, resulting in less expressive game characters. 3. Expensive equipment. Some small studios cannot afford the price of motion capture equipment. Therefore, they give up providing expression productions. Users transmitting keywords to Cloud 100K API via Link Motion Talk. Once received, Cloud 100K's contextual semantic search and integration capabilities are leveraged to extract pertinent information, which is then relayed back to the systems. Subsequently, Link Motion Talk employs semantic sentiment analysis technique to process the return data, which is then utilized to manipulate either 3D or 2D models by adjusting the shape key. This process results in the dynamic expression change of the model, ultimately realizing the intended functionality of Link Motion Talk. As examples, consider the scenario where a message is received stating, "I really had a bad day." Through the use of semantic sentiment analysis systems, the system intuitively inferred that the character is experiencing sadness. After this, Link Motion Talk adjusts the relevant shape key parameters to prompt the model to generate the corresponding expression of sadness. Similar to the 3D model, Link Motion Talk analyzed the semantic emotion of live 2D models and subsequently invoked the shape key. However, it is important to note that the blend shape characteristic of live 2D models are different with the 3D models. Therefore, we will select a dynamic range of invoke the relevant expression parameters, ultimately enabling the successful implementation of Link Motion Talk's functionality. Consider the time. we have developed a demo which is based on a multi-difference expression gallery. We utilize an analysis of sentiment information to invoke the corresponding expression gallery, thereby enabling the basic functionality of link motion talk. Here's some detail for demo. Hello, how are you doing today? It was great meeting you.
Well met, fair maiden. I'm doing splendidly, thank you for asking, the pleasure of meeting you was all mine. I do hope this fine day finds you well.
But I having a bad day.
I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. Bad days happen to us all. But know that this too shall pass. Tomorrow is a new day filled with promise, for now do whatever helps lift your spirits. Read a favorite book, take a long walk outside, call a friend for company. And if there's anything this old night can do to help chase away those clouds, you need only say the word. Take heart. The sun will shine again.
Can you confirm it then? So here's our target users. First, game creators. With the assist of semantic sentiment analysis systems, the character is capable of responding in a manner that aligns with the user's input. Moreover, dialogues can be generated effortlessly for multiple characters, and even multilingual translation is feasible through the use of cloud. Screenplay writers. Utilizing Cloud's extended 100K token facilitates precise and comprehensive communication between the screenwriters, actors, and directors. This enables the screenwriters to articulate their creative vision with greater clarity, while providing the characters and directors with a detailed understanding of characters' emotional fluctuations and corresponding expressions throughout a given scene. TRPG players and VTubers. Link Motion Talk has real-time response capabilities and a diverse range of expressions to correspond to user input. This technology finds practical application in live sales setting by enabling swift and appropriate response to users' feedback. In the world of TRPG, assume Link Motion Talk as the role of DM, providing lively and engaging feedback based on the message submitted by players. There are 3 distinct plans for our commercialization. The first plan involves commercial service, wherein we aim to provide product licensing opportunity to game development companies and individual studios. The second plan is a personal subscription service, which offers individual users the opportunity to obtain a license for personal use. We specialize in creating distinctive content for TRPG players and VTuber fans, while also generating revenue through target advertising effort. For our future development goals, which are access to the game engine. The first feature enables game developers to streamline the creation of dialogue in their games, allow for efficient and expanded development of character-to-character, character-to-NPC interactions. Additionally, it facilitates the creation of NPC-to-NPC dialogues, further enhancing the immersive experience for players. In the future, micro-expression control will be realized through the utilization of precise and comprehensive semantic emotion analysis system, resulting in a level of motion capture comparable to that found in film and computer-generated imagery. Body movements. Future advancement will enable the manipulation of body movement for 3D models through motion analysis, resulting in more dynamic and lifelike characters. Voice synthesis. By utilizing Solvits in conjunction with clouds, users can create characters' dialogue featuring voiceovers and subsequently export both the dialogue text and company voice files. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, please contact our team leader.
Thanks a lot. Okay, I see that we do have questions in the chat. Thanks for the presentation,
Thanks
first
a
of
lot.
all. And maybe we will go with Aaron first if you have any questions, or you will let me go with the chat first.
Yeah, I mean, always my first question is just what's next in the roadmap? So obviously with the win, what's the kind of priority from here?
Okay, thank you. So, basically, as the project manager, I could tell you that we are still working on some other platforms development. So our UI, our coder are now hard working on the other platforms development for first, and also they are trying to maximize the utilization of our cloud 100K model. So that's what we have so far because we are so surprised to be announced in the stage for today. So we were just discussing for the future direction last night. Even
That's
like that.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's great. And
Thank you
yeah,
very much.
huge congratulations. What we really loved is just all of the kind of innovative tooling that you're pulling together for game development that really increases operational efficiency. And we love that, the unique way you're kind of leveraging the long context windows for script development and dialogue production. So huge congrats to you and the team, and very excited to see what you do next.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. I have a question from the chat, really. Can it understand complicated sentences and emotions that are affected by the game environment context? And here, I guess it's more question about, can it just really understand what was happening in the game before answering the questions?
So that's more about how our system could understand first thematic emotion and analysis. That's our unique system, which combined with the cloud API to make it into a more complete expression resolution. And second, about your question, how does this system understand the the environment or the background of the story? That's more depends on how the, I should say, some back end logic. So I as the project manager, I cannot explain too much, but maybe our coders could help you more if you need more explanation in the future.
All right. There
you.
is one more pretty technical question I can ask, and if you do not know the answer, that's still fine. Does it use circumstantial reasoning, or it's only sentiment analysis from text?
I'm not pretty confirmed, so we could just get more explanation from our coder, I think.
Perfect. So in any case, you can contact the team after the hackathon, since you have all their contact details into our event page, since the team is published there as an app, and you really can get any information or partnership with us if you want.
They're
Okay.
now watching for sure, so they would be very happy to provide any information after the stream, I'm sure.
Thanks a lot. Let's move on to the next team. This team weren't able to join the stream today due to time zone reasons. It's night off for them for this time, but we want to check out their presentation too, because they were selected as one of the top teams out of all the submissions. So let's take a look. Tweeting making kind, and then we can briefly discuss the project and move on to the last team. Let's take a look.
Hello, I'm presenting the project Tweeting Made Kind. My idea is to help Twitter users avoid tweeting something upsetting or toxic by enabling them to assess harmlessness of existing tweets. I believe helping users by assessing real examples is just enough, because AI capabilities are limited and because users might become dependent on the AI. The script adds a toggle in the bottom left corner, which displays or hides the assessment interface. On click, the tweet text content is sent to Claude for its harmlessness to be assessed against the given criteria. Here are a few more examples of it in action. Some tweets can be harmful and unethical, even towards our beloved nightshade fruits. For this project, I relied on most basic web development tools, and Claude by Anthropic powers the machine learning behind the tweet assessments. This project could be built upon in multiple ways, and it has the potential for minimal pricing monetization since the AI only analyzes short tweets. As it was once written, the tomato bursts into 100,000 tomato juice droplets all over the place. Thank you for your attention.
The project really aimed for good, and I must admit here that I know the team that were creating this project because they contacted me in the last moment once we were already closing the issuing of the keys, and he just jumped on the last train and now he's on the winning stream. That's pretty awesome. Aaron, maybe you have some comments to the app. I'm sure he will be checking the stream after this. Yeah.
Yeah, so huge congratulations to the team behind this project. I think what we really loved is just how thoughtful and user-friendly and culturally relevant the solution was. And I think assessing social media content based on harmlessness principles. Obviously Claude built on constitutional AI, helpful, honest, harmless, very close to the heart of what we're building here. And so I think the project really showed a lot of potential in kind of improving content moderation, but then also improving UGC, user-generated content, right? So everyone as consumers being able to have this assistant that can really help them apply kind of harmlessness from a principled perspective in their social media activity, just felt really interesting and very, very promising. So big congratulations to the team.
Really great point. And I have a follow-up question to you here, and probably it will be valuable for team. Do you see it as a tool for individual use or more as a corporate solution for some big brands or even for the social medias?
Yeah, I would love to hear the vision from the team. I know they're not on the stream, but it'd be something I'd love to follow up with offline. I think the way that the solution was presented is very much on the UGC side. So as the user, how you're kind of step by step validating the content that you share to ensure that you're upholding your own personal kind of ethics and values in the content that you're sharing, and you're really having an assistant to help kind of validate that. But totally on the more enterprise content moderation side, I think that's a big opportunity area there as well. And so that's what felt really exciting about the potential of the solution. And so yeah, we'd love to kind of learn more about the roadmap and where they'd like to take it from here, because I think it's valuable on both the consumer and the corporate front.
Likewise, and we are extremely invited the team to join the Slingshot program right after the hackathon, so they are able to launch their product into the market, because this product really seems something that can be launched instantly right after the hackathon. Once they will define their clear use case, because here it's pretty general, but it's really great made.
Excellent. Yeah, very exciting.
Okay, let's move on to the last team, and then we'll know who is the winner. Okay, so RevuCode. We have a team here, 2 members of the team. Super excited to talk to you right after the presentation. Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Leo for Concepta. In Concepta, we work on a solution for the hackathon that we call Review. So one of the challenges that we've continued to see as a software development agency is be able to have an understanding of the code base, be able to onboard developers, start seeing rooms from improvement, be able to grasp a little bit better the technical data and also some of the complexity that software has. So we took opportunity for this hackathon and having access to a context window of 100,000 tokens to the Cloud API in order to create a tool that we could use internally to help improve that. And we call it Review, and it helps us, it's mastering code through dialogue. So what is the problem? Inadequate code bases, visibility hinders software development, exacerbates technical debt, onboarding challenges, and hinders improvements in refactoring. A holistic code review solution is needed to enhance productivity. So right now, we currently have inefficient code reviews. There's a lot of limited code comprehension across the industry. This means poor collaboration and a time-consuming debugging process, lack of visibility of inefficiencies also. So we did an initial survey, and this is some of the feedback that we received for the code review landscape. So 39% of developers review code at least once a day, with a percentage even more than that. Everyone seems to be in agreement of the importance of code reviews, and also participants reported difficulty in finding suitable and willing reviewers. So what is our solution? So we took the opportunity to leverage the Cloud API in order to create two pieces, a visual code extension using Flutter, and also taking advantage of Flutter in order to be able to deploy a web application and a desktop app. This allows to give the whole code base in a context window and gives you complete visibility in a new way to interact with your code, not only with specific code snippets, but the whole code base as context. So this allows to give context-aware insights and it streamlines code comprehension. And also we integrated with GitHub repositories in order to be able to pull the code from GitHub. And also through local projects in the VSCode extension. So who is this for? So the goal is to boost software development efficiency and innovation. So obviously we think software developers will help streamline code reviews, improve code quality, also the development teams in general to enhance collaboration and communication between team members. Project managers in order to optimize development workflow and project timelines, quality assurance professionals to ensure code adheres to the best practice and security standards, and open source contributors. This accelerates issue resolution and improving documentation and onboarding. So I'm going to do a quick demo here. So here's a demo of the code extension VSCode. I can go here, just go into AI RevuCode, and it'll get the whole, this is just a simple React application. You get the whole app as context and load within the chat. So now I'm able to interact and ask questions. We also allow to switch between the enhanced mode and the instant. So it's Claude 1.3 and the instant also. And this allows visibility through the whole project itself, not just specific components. So you can see here some of the suggestions that is making to the code. So this is just a quick demo of the review VSCode extension. You can go ahead and check your repository and be able to see the web version and also together with the desktop app. Thank you so much on behalf of everyone at Concepta, and thank you for the opportunity to participate in the hackathon and giving us access to such an amazing tool. Thank you.
I hope I'm audible. Oh, yeah, fine, cool. All right, so thanks a lot for the presentation. And I do have already some questions for the team, but I will let Aaron go first and I will go after you.
Yeah, again, big congratulations to the RevuCode team. Obviously, coding companions are very topical and a really, interesting and exciting area at the moment on both kind of the productivity and innovation front. We saw this solution as like, a very promising companion in that it really kind of tackles those limitations of code reviews. What we really like is that it kind of, outputs really actionable kind of guidance based on, an analysis of entire code bases. And that's obviously using like the longer context window makes that possible. So yeah, very, very innovative approach and excited to kind of see the next chapter for this project.
In terms of like you always have your own assistant, I do have a question regarding the competitors. Did you make a like research before making the product itself? And do you know like how many competitors you may have on this market? Because even from the hackathon, I know that we have a huge amount of apps that are based on this code review, code assistant. And my main question was, what makes you outstanding from them, and how clodes make you benefit and make you like better than your competitors so far?
Yeah, absolutely. I think those are great questions. So yeah, thanks for the opportunity, Aaron, the Anthropic team, and everyone's organizing to give us access to, I think, this amazing tool. The 100,000 context window really opens up the possibilities. So initially we had explored tools that use the embedding in order to accomplish the same. One thing that we would like to do is we contribute a lot to open source. So we plan to continue to support this as an open source project where people will be able to, get access to it. And I think the biggest differentiation from this to other projects is because we really want to shape and put the prompts and the control over the projects themselves. So one of the things that we're already doing as part of the open source project is already making improvements like streaming responses and so on, but also allowing for project-aware configuration files. So for example, if you have an open source project and you would like to make it more compatible with this tool, it allows you to set up a configuration of either initial prompts or any particular training that allows to guide a little bit better depending on what they want. If it's onboarding or you want a contributor, someone that is interested to look to opportunities to contribute on the project. So there's a lot of different opportunities, and we wanted to have a foundation where we can build solutions either for recruiter validation, open source contribution. It can shape a little bit more specific to each case.
I have one more question related to the capabilities of the app itself. How does it handle loading additional context outside of the code base? For example, documentations about libraries.
Yeah, so right now it doesn't support, it doesn't load any, I guess, outside context information. That's part of the configuration of providing any other type of context, but also looking for any other type of information that you would like to load as part of the context window, right? So looking for opportunities to better contextualize depending on how you want to interact with the code. Maybe you're a code reviewer, maybe you're doing package validation, maybe you're an open source contributor, maybe you're a recruiter. So depending on what type of interaction you like to have with the code, we can shape that based on these project-aware configuration files.
Really last question before we'll move on to the discussion of the winners. is what's your pretty next step, and when are you going to launch in the market when we can be users of your app?
Yeah, so after now the hackathon, we plan to polish. The plan is to have a website that's able to link and pull open source GitHub projects. We also have a desktop app that you can load projects, not only GitHub projects, but locally, and work on optimizing the extension together with this configuration file. And I think it really opens up from there, see what the community wants, some of the feedback we receive, some of the use cases that we have, but internally in the company, we are using for a lot of different use cases throughout.
And it's really good plan. And I want just to tell you that you have a huge resource called Lab.ai community and a lot of coders there that can be your first users. So don't hesitate to use this power community to get your first feedback and improve project like instantly, don't going off the community.
Thank you so much.
Really pretty much it. We finished with all the projects. We had 3 top teams, and now I want to announce 3 minutes break for me and Aaron to discuss the order of winners. And after that, I will remind you the prizes, and we will tell you who is the winner of this hackathon. Dear teams, please don't leave the channel and stay tuned. We'll be right back in 3 minutes. Welcome back. I said it will be really short, so we are ready with winners. Before I will go, let me just quickly remind you about the prizes, so what winner will get, and after that, I will tell you who is the winner, I promise. So for the first place for this hackathon, for Anthropic AI hackathon, we got $5,000 in credits, which means that this team will be able to continue building their product using these credits, and it will allow you to really fast scale and start launch into the market your app, gaining users, and just be really, really successful in what you are doing. The second place will got 3,000 in credits price, and the third place will got 2,000 in credits price. I really hope that this credits will help you a lot on your product journey, and we really want to focus, to advise you to focus more on the working on the project after the hackathon and thinking about launching to the market, because that's the main point of the hackathon. Since you're making pretty good demo, you're using the best technologies on the market that probably your competitors don't have access to, and once you're launching, you have this ability to get the best users and people that want to try out the best technologies, and you will be one of the startups. So we are extremely inviting all of these three teams to join our accelerator program, which is Slingshot. The program is for early stage startups. It means that you are able to join as a winners, and the first place will have already spot waiting for them, so you can right after the stream even instantly get into Slingshot and got even more credits from big companies as Google, Amazon. We have Stability AI on board, so they are providing credits for you to make your product complete, and in 5 weeks you will be able to launch into the market. It's not as much advertisement, it's more about the opportunities you have after the hackathon. All right, so guys, are you ready to know the winners? I don't see you, I see the Twitch. Okay, cool. I see you already. And I can move. Oh, let me check. I guess my camera is really weird here. Okay, let me just quickly fix it. Yes, now should be me.
The suspense is building.
Oh, that's me. Okay, thank you for not telling me that there was an issue with camera. Okay.
No, I couldn't see that. You're good now.
Okay, thank you. And now with my face on, I'm ready to announce the top 3 teams of the Anthropic AI Hackathon, in case you are ready. So the place number 3 here, the third place, and 2,000 in credits will go to Link Motion Talk. So huge congrats, guys. Happy to have you here. Happy to have you on
Thank
the
you.
stream.
We are so grateful to have this announcement in this third place. Thank you very much. That's
We are
our
also
pleasure.
Thank you. We are also really grateful to see that you are ready to go further with the project. That's something that's really important to us to see from the winners of the hackathon. Okay, let me move on to the place number 2. And place number 2 is Twittering Mankind. I'm extremely happy for this team that you are the winners. Unfortunately, you are not on the call right now, but I'm sure you will be watching the stream after. And just for you to know, we are extremely invited to join the Slingshot and launch your app into the market as soon as you can. And as you already got, the first place will go to RevuCode, and 5,000 in cash credits, in cloud credits for clouds will go to you. Now you can even faster start with launching your app into the market. I'm leaving the word to you so far because you are the winners.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. And for the whole team, everyone that collaborated, thank you for the opportunity. I think it's amazing to be exposed to this tool. And to let the community know that we plan on building this open source. We plan to hearing feedback. We want to hear ideas. So the goal is for this to be a code solution that is community driven and open to everyone. So yeah, very excited. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. And I'm leaving the last word to Aaron to give final inspiration, everything you want to say to the teams before we will move on to work on our projects. Go ahead.
Amazing. Well, yeah, huge congratulations to everyone. It's been so fun going through all of the projects today and really getting to understand a bit more about the motivations for building them and where you want to take them in the future. So much like, promising high potential innovation here. And so, yeah, huge congratulations. And we're so excited to have you in our community and to be supporting you as you embark on the next chapter. Wanted to give a huge thank you to the LabLab AI team, New Native Group, NextGrid for, supporting the next generation of builders with us. It's been a really exciting partnership here, and it's been great to get so many incredible builders from around the world together, not least the ones on this stream right now, the winners. So yeah, very, very happy to have partnered there. Just some last closing words. Wanted to just close the loop and again recommend staying tuned on Twitter. We're really planning a lot more kind of builder and community initiatives, including with the LabLab AI team in the future. We're also always releasing new tools and resources for builders. So if you haven't already, make sure you check out docs.anthropic.com. We've always got an engine of exciting kind of resources and kind of updates to our tooling happening there, including some great guidance on prompt engineering, which is obviously an evolving thing, and we're excited to share more best practices with the community. And then lastly as well, for anyone on the stream who doesn't have API access at the moment, please do go through the application on our website to apply to partner with us. And then last thing I would say as well is on anthropic.com, be sure to dive into our frontier research on responsible AI. It really underpins everything that we do. We have such a passionate team of researchers, physicists, policy experts, everything here at Anthropic. And we're really excited to be sharing knowledge and really helping take the space forward in a responsible way. So really excited to partner with you all, and congratulations again to everyone. And thanks to the LabLab team.
Thanks a lot for the partnership, and we are also extremely excited to be part of this movement of responsible AI and AI for safety. And we are really hope that it's not the last hackathon we are making with Anthropic. We even had recently Monday.com hackathon where Anthropic was one of the main partners. So trust me, guys, we will have even more activities on LabLab.ai. So stay tuned, and for sure check out Twitter of Anthropic on Twitter and Anthropic.com. So you will find there a lot of updates and new technologies. And since now you have credits, you are able to use them also in your projects. So stay tuned and see you on the next LabLab.ai hackathons.
Thanks. Congrats all.
Guys.